What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Women are actually easier these days than back in the day. Seriously. Because you know what? It's kind of funny, right? You get some guys, whenever they want to come against me or some other gentleman, elder or something like that, try to say, what was easy back in your day? Motherfucker. Not mine. Motherfucker, you didn't live back in the day. How would you know? Like it or not, your mom's probably sucked somebody's dick. Like it or not, your mom's probably gave it up to somebody doggy style. Yeah, I'm gonna go there because see, a lot of dudes don't want to imagine their parents were fucking. You know what? I've talked about my family chauffeur, right? Now, he wrote a book. He wrote a book about sexual energy exchange and stuff. And he started it out with a scenario about two people making love. But then he said, those were your grandparents. Oh, they got down. But here's the thing, though. I lived back then. And anybody else who lived back then, they'll tell you. Women hid this shit a bit more back in the day. It's actually easier now because women are more open about what they want. And the type of guys they want. And, And yeah, you got some guys losing out. But I would suggest that a lot of these guys ain't doing the basics to be a select man. I would suggest, seriously, for a select man especially, they really getting theirs. And I know some guys will say, well, yeah, they wanted guys for this or that, or, guys paying stuff. Yeah, they were also cheating though. Like I said, they were doing the same things. They were just hiding shit better back in the day. They more open now. Now, instead of bitching and crying about it, take advantage of it. When the women were trying to get down and trying to do some stuff now, shit, they're more open about their sexuality now. They'll talk about it. They'll tell you straight up. I mean, you got a ton of videos talking about telling women how to schedule dick appointments. I mean, these are women. Look it up. Just look it up. Do a search on the term dick appointment and stuff. And shoot, these will be women and stuff. They're more open about it. That makes it easier. Now, yeah, they ain't dealing with just some ordinary dude, but why the fuck you trying to be ordinary anyway? If you on this channel, you ain't trying to be some ordinary dude or average or something. You get some dudes bitching and shit. Nah. Because like I said, they more open about their sexuality now, but they want some guys that are going to at least satisfy them or look like they can satisfy them in bed. They more open about wanting to get with different dudes and who they want to get with. And it really don't take much to be select. Let me hit that real quick. Now with these women, not nowadays. Because a select man, first, that's just a mindset. Because if you look at who they getting with, because you got, body game, all that, but you don't have to be perfect with that shit, just decent. Because let's be real, most women out here, they ain't some dimes. You got some more men in a fantasy world than you do women. More men out here want that, beautiful fantasy dime and stuff who gonna cook and clean for them and got a low sex count or no sex count. Those are men fantasizing about that. Once your ass start really dealing with reality and staying in your lane, you can get it. If a woman is a 6 out here, that's still above average, or a 7. You're still above average. And you got a lot of dudes out here, they still hooking up with some women because they stay in their motherfucking lane. And they realistic. And these women thirsty as shit out here too. So, ain't no way any man, all he had to do is basically a little bit. He should be doing some shit. If a man got his own shit and stay in the gym, he don't have to be even a super muscular motherfucker. And fix himself up, let the barber bless him. He don't have to be some 1%. Yeah, you get some dudes running a game on y'all talking about you gotta be a top man and all that bullshit. Some 1% man. Nah, real 1% is some serious power shit. Y'all might not ever get there. Hell, there's an argument if you ain't born into it, it's really hard. That's real power right there. Most dudes ain't got that, but you got plenty of women who, yeah, they might not be a dime, but they might be a 6. And, they might want an adjustable 6, which means she can fix up to an 8 if she need to. That's what you want, and that's more realistic to find out here, right? And these women are thirsty. And even with the very beautiful ones, a lot of times, a lot of guys don't want to say anything to them. Shoot, you just walk up to a very beautiful woman. If you can have a regular conversation that have like shit drooling out your mouth, you can get them too if you happen to encounter one. I've had beautiful women, they be in the comic books, telling me about some science fiction shows, everything. So they're not hard, but see, I'm going to tell you what, a lot of it's not even about the woman, but it's about the man not really having confidence in himself. He's a scared one, it ain't the women. Or dudes assuming something. They may see some woman say, well, nah, she ain't gonna want me. That ain't on the woman, that's a man's self-esteem. Because you get motherfuckers out here, they say they're gonna get a woman, they're gonna get that pussy, they're gonna do what's up. Okay. They're gonna do what's up, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna at least talk to the woman. They at least gonna shoot their shot. If the woman rejected, look, the men out here who getting the pussy, even if they ain't on paper select, because you do get a group of non-select men who's getting some out here, I call them poon hounds. They don't give a fuck. They will holler. They don't give a fuck. And they getting theirs. Because there ain't enough of the other guys to go around any damn way. Like, if all a man wants is pussy out here, it's about the easiest thing. Now, if you're looking for a specific wife, that might be a little bit harder. The only reason why, not because they ain't out here, but, you're talking about wife, that's halfway a business decision. Halfway. Because you're talking about some other stuff that don't got nothing to do with sex. Now, that can be tougher. But even then, there's still an abundance out here. There's still an abundance. And, these women, like I said, I'm looking at it as somebody who lived back in the day. You had to figure out shit. Women had to hide this shit a bit more until they felt like they could trust you. Shit, women nowadays, they just throw it out there now. Be walking around the way they do and everything. They want attention from a man. Shoot. They want it. If a woman go out the house and nobody says anything to her, no man says anything to her, she might be in therapy. These women, they want it. They want it. And yeah, they can still reject a guy. And yeah, you get some women even those women on those balloon pop shows. Yeah, they'll make a game out of it, but I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet if we start checking behind the scenes, they probably got with some of those guys on the low. Because one of the things you got to do is really, I'm saying what I say because I'm looking at what women do. I'm looking at somebody who actually talk to women. I'm looking at somebody who is, like I said, a third of my consultation clients are women. I know what they doing out here, what they looking for. It be the guys making it hard. Women don't make it that hard. If your ass got something, you don't even have to have that much for women. Even the ones talking about money. Man, if you working and everything, you stay in the gym a little bit. You don't have to be super cut or brolic, anything like that. Just keep yourself decent, dress well. Or dress decently. You don't have to be supermodel of the world, how you dress, how you look, anything. All you have to do is be a decent man, but see, what's holding back a lot of men, they believe in the bullshit coming from men as to what women want. Because you got a lot of guys, especially in these spaces, they listen to a man say, yeah, you got to have this percentage body fat. You got to have this lower third. How come the women ain't saying that shit? And real quick, don't come on here talking about some objective shit. It ain't objective. If it was objective, there wouldn't be any problems. I'd be talking about something else. Probably be doing something else for a living. So don't even talk. It's always, if it's a human being, it's feelings involved. If it's feelings involved, it's not objective. It's if it's opinions, it's subjective, okay? Objective is 1 + 1 = 2. You know? Objective is I'm driving in a motor vehicle. You can't argue about that. Now, how this motor vehicle look or something, or if it's cool, if it's a good car to drive in, shoot, that's actually subjective, okay? See, I'm gonna tell you, let me go on a tangent real quick about that. I don't have time to play with some stupid ass motherfuckers commenting, some basement dweller and shit commenting and shit. A lot of times they stupid because you ask them what's the rest of their life, how the rest of their life look, it ain't shit. So, you know, why would I listen to somebody? I got letters after my name and shit, got 2 degrees. The fuck they got? Seriously. But getting back to it, especially, man, these women easy as fuck. They easy as fuck. And hell, they fucking, some guys don't even got their own shit like that. They fucking some guys for free. Because you understand a woman's sexual nature, you're like, well, damn, they out here. You know? They used to hide that shit back in the day. You couldn't tell. People would think it's all nostalgic. I was like, no. Let's just say the My Bad Man, the My Bad Man, he did probably more work back in the day. He probably don't have to work as hard now because women more open with their shit. You know, back in the days, yeah, they were getting down. They just kept that shit quiet, and we didn't have social media. You know, because think about how many people have been getting caught just because somebody, like, put a camera in the right place. Or they went to where their wife or something, or girlfriend or something was cheating, had their phone out or something like that. Shit. All social media has done is they ain't bring out something that wasn't already there. Shadow World was actually bigger back in the day. It was actually way bigger back in the day. It's still there, but it's not as big now. Because, well, like I said, women straight up with this shit now. And a man, he don't have to really do that much. The key to it is his mindset, not hers. Because and people still ain't. I don't think people still got that short guy. I had a couple of people comment. I commented on that short man video. People still, they still ain't pick up the one thing. They still ain't pick it up. They picked up what the guy did, but what the guy did, he picked up the one thing. If you like really watch that video, you know, for those who watch it, I know you still got it or something. But yeah, it's actually easier these days, seriously. I'm looking at my sons and stuff with the play they get now. They ain't had to work as hard. Like my youngest, I told you, I remember a couple summers ago, a couple years ago, he graduated when he was coming out of high school and stuff, went to his prom. His one prom, the first prom, they had some social anxiety to her, so she didn't stay long. As soon as she left, another woman popped right up. I got the pictures and shit. She popped right up. I was like, ain't this some shit? He said he was just grooving with her and her girlfriends and stuff. In fact, at that particular prom, it was a bunch of guys. It was a bunch of women because my co-parent had picked up on it. My co-parent had picked up on it. It wasn't a bunch. It was a bunch of. It's mostly women coming in by themselves. Now, some people would try to say, well, the women this, the women that. No, they ain't. It's up here because trust me, because you get some men out there, like, okay, like when I talk about doing consultations, I say a third of my clients are women, but out of the men, I would say 70% of them are select. They ain't asking me how to get a woman. They asking me how to manage what they got. Or they asking me some specific questions about, like, some women coming for them or some shit. This shit easy. And I told you, well, shoot, just have a decent body build. Seriously. Have a decent body build and, like, fix your face up as much as possible. And then just don't be scared to talk. Please. Because the sexual nature of a woman, I mean, yeah, she got some guys, she got some ideal guys. Like a woman's ideal could be a 6'4", handsome, well-dressed, moneyed motherfucker. That's her ideal. She'll still fuck a 5'9" pudgy motherfucker. She'll still fuck him, and that's because of women's sexual nature. They still need that hot beef injection. All you have to do is just be cool with it. Now, is she gonna marry you or fall in love with you? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. But according to a lot of dudes, don't want to get married anyway, so that shouldn't be an issue, right? Nah, you just gotta be decent and just have the right mindset. These women easy as fuck. Just the right mindset. Like I said, if you actually looking to get married or you want somebody to fall in love with you, okay, that could be some trouble. Like, you could be on some shit for a while. But on the real, shit, on the real, a guy just need really, if he just got his shit together halfway, he can get women. But it really is, more and more I see that shit, it's really just on the men. The men don't have that right mindset. Because, like I said, and I said that in a video before, being selective is more about a mindset. Because that's why you get some mugs who don't match what people say you gotta have, talking about their height and face and all of that shit, man. Man, whatever. There's some motherfuckers out here, they don't give a fuck what some people online saying. Like I said, and I've met players of all races and shit, man. They don't match anything said, talking about some height or even, well, no, I take that. I was going to say even body game. Nah, because I think about them, they would get themselves, or have, pretty good frames. Even some of the big men were getting some women. They weren't sloppy with this shit. They kept this shit tight, as, tight as they can. Even the big men, looking like, I say, get that linebacker build or something. They getting women. They still getting women. Some dudes who can stand and lose some weight still getting women. But the difference is just their mindset, Because you got some dudes, they think, they so focused on the outside, but there's something else with that I'm starting to see. I'll wait. Because when I drop that, I know I'm going to piss some people off. But I'll keep that to myself for a while. But, you get some guys, all they have to do is really just look at themselves and ask themselves how come their mindset ain't there. What's in their mindset? Because they ain't the women. The women easy as fuck. Seriously. They ain't asking for perfect because they ain't perfect. They ain't perfect. And they know it. And I don't give a fuck what these women say online or all that shit. They'll say whatever. Pay attention to women's actions. Pay attention to women's actions and shit. Because they'll tell you, they online, you gotta take them with a grain. They already know they on camera, and plus to be on camera, you gotta give some permission. So they'll tell you, they'll say whatever, so they don't look good, they don't look bad. And even then, they'll say whatever. Oh yeah, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy. But you drive around their home about 12 to 5. It's like, damn, who's that? Who's that parked in their parking lot, in their driveway? Who's that in front of their house? Lights on 2 in the morning and shit. Yeah. But you gotta have a mindset. If you got the right mindset, you get a woman. In fact, really, that's what nice guys and players, one person actually said that. He said, it's about making you think. At the end of the day, you got to just change your mindset. I've known plenty of dudes who did just that all of a sudden. They got women like crazy. They got women like crazy. And the only change was just their mindset. Shit. A lot of dudes got that attitude like, oh, the women won't want me. Well, yeah, they won't, because you're going to act that way. It'll be about probably a whole bunch of women that probably want you. You know, part of body game really is just so you feel good about yourself. That's really it. Man feel good about himself, what he got to offer and shit. Shit, the women right there. I'm real funny about where I park. Yeah. The women right there. All you got to do is be chill. Let the shit come to you. Let the game come to you. So, anyway, though. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Y'all know on Fridays and shit. That'll be it. I don't do no car videos on Saturdays and Sundays. That's my son's time. Because even the videos that pop up, the sit-down videos, like my Sovereign Saturday video tomorrow and my inspirational video on Sunday, both of them are pre-recorded. They were recorded Tuesday of last week, so yeah. So anyway, though, yeah, just y'all have a good weekend and stuff, but just really think about it, seriously. And seriously, that really just what I started talking about, like, you know, dudes thinking it was so easy back in the day. It was a bunch of lies back in the day. They're more honest now, so it's easier now. You know what you're dealing with now. The my bad man ain't getting this. He's getting work nowadays, but he ain't getting as much work because women ain't faking like they were. Women are not faking like they used to. Because they used to fake like shit back in the day. They ain't doing that like they used to. So a man should be able to take advantage of that. He know what he getting when he dealing with a woman. And it don't take much to get him. Just shit, be in decent shape. You don't have to be super shape, but decent shape. Have your own shit at least. And then be about something. Don't be some weirdo motherfucker out here. Let's just be real. Or some creepy motherfucker. Or some low self-esteem motherfucker. You don't have to be any of that. Shit, just be a regular dude cat out here, man. Just cool with it. You can get some women. I see you, girl. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend, man. I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.